International Islamic Capital Markets Conference and Expo 2024, being hosted by the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan in partnership with Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institution and ISDB Institute. This is the second conference in a row which is part of the activities being undertaken by the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan and their partners for the promotion of Islamic capital markets in Pakistan. The joint conference is being held with the strategic partnership of capital market infrastructure institutions, duly supported by academic institutions, knowledge partners, and social media partners. Further details of these partnerships will be shortly covered by the conference convener, Ms. Khalda Habib. For the first time in Pakistan, this prestigious event is featured with this unique exhibition wherein all the leading Islamic financial institutions are showcasing their Sharia-compliant products and services under one roof in the form of Islamic Finance Expo. I am Farhanullah Qusmani, a member of the Islamic Capital Market Development Committee at SECP, and I'll be your host for today's conference. Let's begin the proceeding with the recitation from the Holy Quran. For this, I'll invite Brother Muhammad Umar, Assistant Director, Islamic Finance Department of SECP, to please come up on stage. Brother Muhammad Umar.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون أنفقوا منا ولا أذى لهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا ينفقوا منا ولا أذى لهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون قول معروف ومغفرة خير من صدقة يتبعها أذى والله غني حليم يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تبطلوا صدقاتكم بالمن والأذى كالذي ينفق ماله رئاء الناس ولا يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فمثله كمثل صفوان عليه تراب فأصابه وابل فتركه صلدا لا يقدرون على شيء مما كسبوا والله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين آمنت بالله صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakumullah khairan, Brother Umar. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Pakistan. Thank you so very much. Let me now invite Ms. Khalda Habib, Executive Director, Specialized Companies Division, Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, for the introduction of the conference. Ms. Khalda Habib. Please give her a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Farhan. Esteemed speakers, distinguished guests and participants, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. On behalf of SSCP and our partners, the IFE and Islamic Development Bank Institute, I'm delighted to welcome you all to the second International Islamic Capital Market Conference and Expo 2024. This year, the theme of the conference is From Tech Transformation to Realizing Sustainability, Building an Inclusive Islamic Capital Markets. Today's conference is of immense significance not only for the Pakistan, but for the global Islamic financial ecosystem. The initiative to organize this conference stems from a shared vision, and that is to explore the future of Islamic capital markets and the vital role it can play in creating a sustainable and inclusive financial ecosystem. As we all know, there has been a marked rise in the demand for Sharia-compliant services and products, primarily driven by the Pakistan's predominantly Muslim population and reinforced by the Federal Shariat Code's historic ruling on elimination of riba and the subsequent constitutional amendment. With this shift, Pakistan has positioned itself on the forefront of the global Islamic financial revolution. We at SSCP are honored to lead this transformation for the capital markets, the insurance industry, and the non-bank financial institution. We have already demonstrated the great commitment to this cause while we are supporting the industry's transformation efforts and the development of Sharia-compliant products for all sectors under regulation of SSCP. Today, this conference provides us an unique platform to deliberate on the issues, including the technological transformation within Islamic finance, its role in promoting sustainability, and how Islamic capital markets can be seamlessly integrated into broader global Islamic financial ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, the proceedings of today's conference would be like this, that after this inaugural session, we will be requesting our guest, the Honorable His Excellency Sheikh Ibrahim Khalifa Al Khalifa, to inaugurate the first ever Islamic Finance Expo in the history of Pakistan. The Expo is showcasing the Islamic financial products and services available in Pakistan. After a brief break, the discussion in panel 1 and 2 will be led by the prominent experts from multiple jurisdictions. We will break for the lunch and break during 1 to 2 p.m. And afterwards, there will be having 3 parallel discussion forums, breakout sessions in different locations in the venue. We will conclude the discussion in the breakout sessions and last but not the least, we will be having a high-powered concluding session by leading Sharia scholars on the future of the Islamic capital market in the light of recent constitutional amendment and the Federal Shariat Code judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, by bringing together experts, practitioners, policymakers, and Sharia scholars, this conference aims to foster collaboration, share knowledge, and explore innovative solutions to the challenges and opportunities in transforming the financial system into an inclusive and sustainable Islamic financial capital markets. With this, I would like to thank all the participants and the experts who have joined us today, and particularly those who have traveled from different locations of Pakistan and abroad. Your presence and your contribution will lead to valuable insights and discussions that will pave the way for the further development of Islamic financial system in Pakistan. Thank you, and we look forward to an enriching discussion today. Thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Habib, for the introduction of the conference. Now let's move on to the most powerful beginning of the session by inviting the esteemed honorable guest. If I may request Mr. Mushtaba Ahmed Lodi, Commissioner SCCP, come on stage, please. Mr. Mushtaba Lodi. Then, if I may invite Mr. Salimullah, Deputy Governor, State Bank of Pakistan. Mr. Salimullah. Mr. Akif Saeed, Chairman, Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan. Mr. Akif. Dr. Sami Al-Swalem, Acting Director General, Islamic Development Bank Institute. Dr. Sami. Our guest of honor, His Excellency, Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Chairman, AOFI Board of Trustees. Sheikh Ibrahim. Thank you, gentlemen. Please take your seats. Now I'm honored to invite Mr. Mushtaba Ahmed Lodhi, Commissioner, Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, for his welcome address. Mr. Lodhi.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. His Excellency Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalifa Al Khalifa.
Lodhi sir, the floor is yours.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. His Excellency Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Chairman AOFI Board of Trustees, Dr. Sami Al Sawamin, Acting Director General, ISDP Institute, Dr. Umar Mustafa Ansari, Secretary General, AOFI, Mr. Salim Ullah, Deputy Governor, SBP, Chairman, SCCP, and fellow commissioners, esteemed speakers, honored guests, and dear participants, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. On behalf of Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, it is my great honor to welcome you all to the second International Islamic Capital Markets Conference and workshops themed from tech transformation to realizing sustainability, building an inclusive Islamic capital market. I am delighted to have such a distinguished group of speakers, experts, and participants with us today. This conference brings together the leading minds in Islamic finance, and it would not have been possible without the invaluable support and collaboration of our esteemed partners. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce and acknowledge them. First, we are proud to partner with AOFI, the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions, an international standard-setting body that has played a crucial role in the development of global Sharia compliance. AOFI's work in promoting accounting, auditing, governance at Sharia standard is critical for the global integration of Islamic finance, and their expertise is indispensable in ensuring the integrity and transparency of financial practices worldwide. Our second organizing partner, the Islamic Development Bank Institute, the knowledge arm of the Islamic Development Bank, is at the forefront of promoting the development of Islamic finance globally, supporting member countries through research, training, and capacity building. Their collaboration in this conference is vital for advancing the vision of a more inclusive and innovative Islamic capital market. We also extend our gratitude to Capital Market Infrastructure Institute, CMIs, namely Pakistan Stock Exchange, PSX, Central Depository Company, CDC, and National Clearing Company of Pakistan Limited, NCCPL, whose roles in the development of Pakistan's capital markets are indispensable. These institutions are fundamental in ensuring robust and efficient capital markets infrastructure. I would like to acknowledge the support of industry associations, namely Stockbroker Association, the NBFI and Mudarba Association, and the Mutual Fund Association of Pakistan for the collaboration in organizing this important event. Their commitment to the growth and development of Islamic finance is commendable. Our sincere thanks to our academic partners, IBSF, IM Sciences Peshawar, SAF LUMS, whose contributions in advancing research, education, and capacity building are essential for the future of Islamic finance. Their collaboration with industry stakeholders and regulators help shape the academic foundation for Islamic finance in Pakistan and beyond. We are deeply grateful for the support of our knowledge partners, including Institute of Financial Markets of Pakistan, IFMP, Bahrain Institute of Banking and Finance, BIF, and Cambridge IFA, whose insights, resources, and expertise have significantly contributed to the success of this conference. Their partnership ensures that we align with international best practices while fostering sustainable growth in Islamic financial sector. Finally, I would like to thank our social media partners, Investor Lounge, Sarmaya Financials, for helping us out to reach a broader audience for promoting the future of Islamic finance. Their support has been crucial in expanding the conference reach to global digital platforms. Thank you once again. I wish you all the productive and engaging experience throughout this conference. Inshallah, together we will work forward for a better economy and a better financial sector in Pakistan. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you so very much, Lodi साहब. हमारे जो गेस्ट बाहर से आए हैं उनको पता होना चाहिए कि कराची जाग रहा है, हम लोग जाग रहे हैं और हम नाश्ता करके आए हैं. Please. Thank you so very much. Jazakallah. Our next speaker is representing the State Bank of Pakistan, the apex regulator of Islamic banks and DFIs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Salimullah, Deputy Governor, State Bank of Pakistan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. His Excellency Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Chairman IOF Board of Trustees, it's a real honor and privilege to have you here. You are a great friend of Pakistan and we really value your presence here. Mr. Akif Saeed, Chairman SCCP, Mrs. Sami Al-Swalim, Acting Director General, Islamic Development Bank Institute, Mr. Umar Mustafa Ansari, Secretary General, IOF, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. It's a great honor and privilege to address this distinguished gathering. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to SCCP, IOF, and Islamic Development Bank Institute for organizing this second International Islamic Capital Markets Conference. The event theme, from tech transformation to realizing sustainability, building inclusive Islamic capital markets, underscores the intersection of two transformative forces shaping our world today, that is, the technological innovation and sustainability. It also highlights the crucial need to make these transformations inclusive and equitable, ensuring that no one is left behind. And let me say this also gives an opportunity to showcase to the world that Islamic finance, right from its beginning, not 20 years back, it's 1400 years back, it was emphasizing the sustainability. It was giving that discipline within which the business, the industry, the leadership, the governments had to operate so that the development is achieved, but not at the cost of environmental degradation. So that is an opportunity to showcase to the world that Islamic finance, by its very nature, is sustainable. And also, it gives us an opportunity to present the real value proposition of Islamic finance and Islamic economic systems. the technological advancements and innovations has made it possible that the true nature of and the true spirit of Islamic finance transactions could be implemented and executed. So that is also an opportunity, and we look forward to the discussions and recommendations that would be held today, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, the very concept and business model of capital markets is fully aligned with the principles and objectives of Islamic finance. The equity markets in particular follow the basic philosophy of Islamic finance, that is, risk and reward sharing, transparency, price discovery, fairness, equity, and justice. These are all the features of capital markets, and it is also the feature and philosophy of the Islamic finance and Islamic economic system. The capital markets enables the entrepreneurs, the businesses, the industries to raise large chunks of capitals through transparent, competitive, and market-based mechanisms. The investors in the capital markets, they subscribe to the share offerings based on the repute, character, capacity, and track record of the sponsors, as well as the return proposition and potential of the business venture being funded, and the soundness of the business venture. And this is what the Islamic finance is. So I would repeat that the very business model and concept of Islamic finance is highly aligned, the capital markets is highly aligned with the principles of Islamic finance. While Islamic finance promotes investment in trade and business and real sector, it prohibits commercial lending. There is no space of commercial loans in Islamic economic system. There can be Qarde Hasan, but as far as the investment is concerned, the investment will be made through the participation in the business ventures, the participation in the ups and downs of the businesses. Whereas the commercial loan enable the lenders to earn interest without taking any business risk, and forces the borrowers to pay back the principal loan as well as the interest, irrespective of the performance of the business venture that is funded through the loans. So that is the basic classic difference between an Islamic finance transaction, an Islamic economic transaction, and a conventional transaction. That is, it is based on the participation in the business activities. When we read in Quran Pak that وَأَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَا, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to invest in real business activities, to invest in real economic activities so that the wealth could be generated and that wealth could be equitably distributed amongst all the stakeholders, be it the providers of the capital or be it the providers of the skills and efforts and labor, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, it is really heartening to note that our capital market, over 51% is having Sharia-compliant securities. And these Sharia-compliant securities represent over 56% of the market capitalization, and that is the current value of the market capitalization. The remaining 49%, which is not in conformity with the Sharia principle, they could not pass the Sharia screening test primarily due to raising the interest-based loans. Although they are listed on the stock exchange, but they have raised the debt capital as well, and that capital has been raised through interest-based instruments. Here I would like to encourage my Islamic banking colleagues. So let's engage with these 49% of the entities, and let's convert their conventional debt into Sharia-compliant debt, and let's achieve that milestone that 100% securities listed on Pakistan's stock exchange are Sharia compliant. And to me, that will be a big feast, that we will be able to showcase that our capital markets are 100%, are having securities listed which are 100% Sharia compliant. And I would also encourage my Islamic bankers and colleagues that let's have that courage and commitment to at least extend true risk and reward based financing to top 100 listed companies of Pakistan Stock Exchange. And let me say this will be a win-win for the Islamic banks, for the industries, and for the economy as a whole, and for the cause of development of the Islamic finance and Islamic economic system. And for that purpose, the Islamic banks can come up with specialized investment account products. And these specialized investment account products could cater to the financing that they would be making in these, say, top 100 listed companies. And these top 100 must be very sound, very vibrant, very transparent, giving that confidence to the Islamic bankers and to the depositors, to the investment account holders, that their investment would be safe and secure and would be in conformity with the Sharia principles and would be instrumental in promoting the cause of Islamic finance. I'm really pleased to inform the audience that a very recent amendment in the Banking Companies Ordinance, which has not been too much publicized, let me say this, it gives a huge flexibility. Earlier, the restricted investment accounts were not permissible to be opened in the banks. Now the amendment has allowed the restricted investment accounts that can be opened in the Islamic banks. And these restricted investment accounts, to me, opens huge vistas of business and investment opportunities for the Islamic banks. And they can undertake a number of investment activities and in the real economic sector and on the business side, being funded through these restricted investment accounts. And let me also appreciate and recognize the great role being played by ICCP for promotion of Islamic finance in the country. They have been taking numerous initiatives. And I was discussing at the dinner table last night with Akif Saab that, in my honest opinion, the capital markets has greater potential to serve the cause of the Islamic economic system and Islamic financial system. And we must collaborate and develop the Islamic capital markets through a collaborative efforts. And it has been taking various initiatives. One recent initiative which I must highlight is the initiation of issuance of scoop from the platform of Pakistan Stock Exchange. And it's a huge contribution. I would like to give applause and congratulations to SCCP and its management for this achievement. Government has been able to raise more than 2 trillion rupees from through the issuance of scoop from this platform since I think December 2023. And as a central bank, we recognize and appreciate the importance of a well-developed Islamic capital market in enhancing the resilience of the overall Islamic financial system. We are committed to support the development of this market and will like Islamic banks to play more active role in development of the Islamic capital markets, both as investors and issue managers and advisors, etc., to help the government and private sector to raise Sharia-compliant funding through the capital markets. Ladies and gentlemen, and lastly, let me say this, that the sustained development and growth of capital markets is also critically important for our transformation agenda. The whole financial system, is to be transformed into a riba-free system by end December 2027, as required under the recent amendment in the Constitution of Pakistan. While the exercise for transformation of banks into Islamic banks is largely on track, the most critical challenge is the conversion of huge stock of public debt into Sharia-compliant debt. And I strongly believe that here again, the innovative instruments through Islamic capital markets could provide us the solution to this very challenge. And lastly, let me say this, that we really appreciate and recognize the efforts of ICCP, IUF, and Islamic Development Bank, PSX, and other stakeholders in holding this event. And we look forward to recommendations and discussions of the various sessions that we will be having. And I'm pretty optimistic, inshallah, that such interactions and deliberations will lead us to the development of an economic system which is fair, which is just, which is transparent, and which is equitable. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Salimullah Sahab. Bahut shukriya. I'm pleased to share that Minister of Finance, Finance Minister, Mr. Muhammad Aurangzeb will be joining us live in few seconds, inshallah. So, 2 minutes, okay. Okay, so taking this opportunity, if I may request Mr. Salimullah, as he has to leave for some urgent meeting, and if I may request Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalifa al-Khalifa to present a souvenir to Mr. Salimullah. Please, Salim Sahab. Okay, he's online, okay. I'm pleased to share that we are being joined by His Excellency Senator Muhammad Aurangzeb, Federal Minister for Finance and Revenue, Islamic Republic of Pakistan.
I just want to make sure, thank you. I just want to make sure that I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
In the conference.
Loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, very good. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Excellency Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalifa al-Khalifa, Chairman, AOFI Board of Trustees, Dr. Sami, and the Islamic Development Bank Institute for their concerted efforts in hosting this event. This conference underscores Pakistan's growing commitment to fostering a robust Islamic capital market and highlights the country's dedication to transforming its financial ecosystem in line with the Sharia principles. Today's gathering serves as a testament to the collective resolve of all the stakeholders from Pakistan and around the world to advance the cause of Islamic finance. Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Pakistan remains firm in its commitment to transforming the financial system in line with Sharia principles. We are doing well in terms of that journey. I'm very happy to learn and share with you that as of June 30, 2024, 56% of market capitalization at the Pakistan Stock Exchange comprises Sharia-compliant securities. In the collective investment segment, 48% of assets under management of mutual funds, 66% of assets under management of voluntary pension funds, and 95% of assets under management of REITs are already Sharia compliant. Now, these statistics reflect the progress that we have made over a number of years. Now, while we work on this transformation, we must strive for an economic system that is not only in line with our faith, but also capable of inclusive and sustainable economic growth. Only then we will be able to extend the benefits of all our efforts to the citizens of Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan, as you are aware, has faced some economic challenges in recent years. However, these issues are now being effectively addressed, and we are now, mashallah, on the right trajectory towards macroeconomic stability and, inshallah, going forward, moving towards sustainable growth. Islamic finance, and specifically Islamic capital markets, can and should play a pivotal role in this road to market. Instruments such as sukuk, equity funds, and Sharia-compliant investment vehicles not only attract investment, but also reduce reliance on interest-based borrowing. They are vital tools for mobilizing resources for critical sectors, including infrastructure development and poverty alleviation through Islamic social finance, while maintaining adherence to ethical and transparent principles. With these mechanisms in place, Pakistan has the potential to emerge as a leading global hub for Islamic finance. The growing interest in Sharia-compliant investment products is a testament to the increasing global demand for ethical and sustainable financial solutions. The steady and healthy growth of Islamic finance, both in Pakistan and internationally, reflects the shifting preferences of investors towards value-based financial systems. This demand has spurred interest from market participants across sectors, both within and outside of banking, which is contributing to the creation of a comprehensive Islamic finance ecosystem. I must commend the efforts of SECP in advancing Islamic finance in Pakistan. Its initiatives in creating an enabling regulatory environment to support Islamic finance in the non-bank financial sector are indeed commendable. While it is establishing Sharia-compliant indices, introducing Sharia governance frameworks, or developing guidelines for offering Islamic financial services, SECP has consistently remained a proactive regulator. Moreover, its commitment to capacity building is evident, as yesterday 4 international workshops were conducted to enhance industry knowledge and skills. SEP should continue to make dedicated efforts to bring further innovation and inclusivity in Islamic capital markets. Now, having said this, we all know well that to fully realize the potential of Islamic finance, this journey requires a collective effort. Scholars, financial institutions, regulatory bodies, and industry practitioners must collaborate to address the existing challenges, and also going forward develop innovative Sharia-compliant financial products and build public trust. we must ensure that Islamic finance is not only rooted in Sharia principles, but also practical, transparent, and capable of meeting the evolving needs of our people. Now, I would have really liked to join you in Karachi in person, but certain commitments came up here in Islamabad, and therefore my apologies that I could not be there in person. But just looking at the entire schedule, it looks very promising, and I'm sure you will all have productive deliberations and look forward to the impactful outcomes of this gathering. I would like to again thank you all. I would specifically welcome all the delegates and all the senior practitioners who have come from outside the country. Special welcome to them from myself as well. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I again thank you, wish you all the very best, and Mr. Akif Saeed, back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, His Excellency Senator Mohammad Aurangzeb, for your thought-provoking speech, and we appreciate your participation. Now, moving on to the next keynote address, I'll be inviting Dr. Sami Al-Salem. Dr. Sami is serving as Acting Director General of the Islamic Development Bank Institute, which is the research arm of the Islamic Development Bank Group. He brings extensive expertise in Islamic economics and finance with a PhD from Washington University, St. Louis, and leadership roles at institutions like Al-Raji Bank. He has authored numerous publications and contributed significantly to the field globally. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sami Al-Salem.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Your Excellency Senator Mohammad Aurangzeb, Federal Minister for Finance and Revenue, Your Excellency Mr. Akif Saeed, Chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Your Excellency Dr. Shamsad Akhtar, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Pakistan Stock Exchange, Your Excellency Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, Chairman of IOFI Board of Trustees, Your Excellency Mr. Salimullah, Deputy Governor of the State Bank of Pakistan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of my colleagues at the Islamic Development Bank Institute, I'd like to welcome you all to this second International Islamic Capital Market Conference, jointly organized by the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, IOFI, and the Islamic Development Bank Institute. I would like to express my appreciation to His Excellency Mr. Akif Saeed and his team for their warm hospitality in this vibrant city of Karachi, a city that never sleeps. Pakistan is one of the founding member countries of the Islamic Development Bank, having joined the bank in August 1974. Since then, the ISDB has launched more than 400 projects in Pakistan, worth more than $15 billion in total funding. Pakistan, a nation blessed with abundant natural resources, natural and human resources, fertile lands, and a youthful population, possesses immense potential for rapid and sustainable economic growth.